Mayor Bowser's order allowing for the temporary pickup and delivery of medical marijuana has made a lot of people happy, including the folks here at the Metropolitan